Vaping has surged in popularity over the past few years. You can see it everywhere. Parks, parties, and even in social media posts. Many people, especially young adults, have taken up vaping. They often think it's a trendy and cool activity that sets them apart. One of the main reasons for its popularity is the perception that vaping is safer than traditional cigarettes. The variety of flavors available, from fruity to dessert-like, also adds to its appeal. People enjoy the ability to choose and customize their vaping experience. For some, the draw is the nicotine buzz. Vaping devices can deliver a quick hit of nicotine, which can be satisfying for those who crave it. The act of vaping itself can be a relaxing ritual, providing a moment of calm in a busy day. Many users report that vaping makes them feel good. The combination of flavors, the nicotine, and the social aspect can create a pleasurable experience. It's not just about the nicotine, it's about the entire sensory experience. However, it's important to remember that vaping is not without risks. Despite its popularity, vaping is not harmless. There are growing concerns about the potential health effects. The vapor produced by these devices is not just water vapor. It contains a mix of substances that can have various effects on the body. This vapor is a cocktail of chemicals, some of which are known to be harmful. Ingredients like propylene, glycol, glycerin, and nicotine are common, but there are also other chemicals that can be dangerous. Some of these chemicals are already known to be bad for your health. They can cause respiratory issues, cardiovascular problems, and other health concerns. Vaping devices are like little heaters. They are designed to be portable and easy to use, fitting comfortably in your hand or pocket. These devices come in various shapes and sizes, but they all function in a similar way. Inside the vape pen, there's a cartridge or tank that holds a special liquid, often called e-liquid or vape juice. This liquid is a mixture of several ingredients, including propylene, glycol, vegetable glycerin, flavorings, and usually nicotine. When you activate the device, either by pressing a button or simply inhaling, the liquid is heated by a small coil. This heating process turns the liquid into an aerosol, which is often mistakenly referred to as vapor. The aerosol is what you inhale into your lungs. It's not actually vapor, which is a common misconception. Vapor is a gas, while aerosol is a suspension of fine particles in the air. The liquid usually contains nicotine, the same addictive substance found in traditional cigarettes. Nicotine is highly addictive and can have various harmful effects on your health, especially on the developing brains of teenagers and young adults. It's important to note that while vaping is often marketed as a safer alternative to smoking, it still involves the inhalation of nicotine and other potentially harmful substances. The long-term health effects of vaping are still being studied. Another key component of vape liquids is the flavorings. These come in a wide variety of options, from traditional tobacco and menthol to more exotic flavors like mango, cotton candy, and even dessert flavors. These flavors can be sweet or fruity, making the vaping experience more enjoyable for many users. However, the appealing flavors can also make vaping more attractive to young people, which is a growing concern among health experts. The enticing flavors and sleek designs of vaping devices have contributed to their popularity, especially among teenagers and young adults. It's crucial to be aware of the potential risks and to make informed decisions about vaping. Vaping can damage your lungs. The aerosol you inhale irritates your lungs. This can cause coughing and shortness of breath. It can also lead to serious lung diseases. Vaping is bad for your heart too. Nicotine raises your blood pressure. It makes your heart work harder. This increases your risk of heart attacks and strokes. Young people are particularly at risk. Nicotine affects brain development in adolescence. It can lead to addiction and mental health issues. Anxiety and depression are common among young vapers. Vaping can also irritate your throat and mouth. It increases the risk of gum disease and tooth decay. Skin problems like dryness and irritation are also linked to vaping. Headaches and dizziness are common side effects. Some people experience nausea and stomach pain. Allergic reactions can also occur. Long-term effects are still unknown, but early signs are concerning. Nicotine is highly addictive. It's a substance that hooks you in, making it incredibly difficult to break free from its grasp. Whether you're smoking traditional cigarettes or using modern vaping devices, the addictive nature of nicotine remains the same. This addiction can take a toll on your physical and mental health, creating a cycle that's hard to escape. This is true for vaping and smoking. Both methods deliver nicotine to your system, reinforcing the addiction. The act of inhaling nicotine, whether through smoke or vapor, triggers the release of dopamine in the brain, creating a sense of pleasure and reward. This makes it challenging to quit as your brain craves that dopamine hit. When you try to quit, you experience withdrawal. Withdrawal is unpleasant. You may feel anxious, irritable, or depressed. These symptoms are your body's way of reacting to the absence of nicotine, which it has become dependent on. The severity of withdrawal can vary, but it often includes intense cravings, making it hard to stay on track. These emotional and psychological challenges can be overwhelming. It's not just about breaking a habit. It's about overcoming a powerful addiction that affects your mood and mental state. Support from friends, family, or professionals can be crucial during this time. You may have trouble sleeping or concentrating. These symptoms can interfere with your daily life, making it difficult to function normally. Lack of sleep and poor concentration can affect your work, relationships, and overall well-being. It's important to recognize these challenges and seek help if needed. The long-term effects of vaping are still being studied. While vaping is often marketed as a safer alternative to smoking, the reality is that we don't yet fully understand the potential health risks. Research is ongoing, and early findings suggest that vaping can have serious consequences for your respiratory and cardiovascular health. But we know enough to be concerned. Vaping is not safe. The chemicals in vape liquids, the potential for lung damage, and the risk of addiction all point to significant health hazards. It's crucial to stay informed and make decisions that prioritize your health and well-being. Understanding the dangers of nicotine addiction, whether through smoking or vaping, can help you make informed choices. If you're struggling to quit, don't hesitate to seek support. There are resources and strategies available to help you navigate this challenging journey and reclaim your health. GAP2S. Recent research has shed new light on the effects of vaping. Studies are continuously being conducted to understand the long-term impacts of this modern habit. One major study published in 2023 revealed that vaping can cause significant respiratory issues. Researchers found that individuals who vape are at a higher risk for developing chronic bronchitis and other lung-related conditions compared to non-users. This is largely due to the inhalation of harmful chemicals found in vape liquids, GAP3S. Another study, conducted by the American Heart Association, highlighted the cardiovascular risks associated with vaping. The research indicated that regular vape users had a higher incidence of heart attacks and strokes. The nicotine and other chemicals in vape liquids can lead to increased heart rate and blood pressure, contributing to these serious health risks. GAP3S. Expert opinions also align with these findings. Dr. John Smith, a leading pulmonologist, emphasizes that vaping is not the harmless activity it's often portrayed to be. He states that the particles inhaled through vaping can cause inflammation and damage to lung tissue, potentially leading to long-term health issues. GAP3S. Additionally, a comprehensive review by the National Institute on Drug Abuse found that vaping can serve as a gateway to traditional cigarette smoking, especially among teenagers. The appealing flavors and perceived safety of vaping can lure young people into nicotine addiction, which can then escalate to smoking. GAP3S. Despite the marketing claims, the scientific community is increasingly vocal about the dangers of vaping. The consensus is clear. While vaping might be less harmful than smoking traditional cigarettes, it is far from safe. The latest research underscores the importance of staying informed and cautious about the use of vaping products. GAP3S. As more studies emerge, it's crucial to keep an eye on the evolving body of evidence. Staying updated on the latest research can help you make better decisions for your health. Remember, the best choice for your well-being is to avoid nicotine products altogether and seek healthier alternatives.